Team Storror is a group of friends that grew up in the south of England that basically share a passion for parkour and adventure.
We happen to have a massively diverse range of skills that allows us to take on a lot of crazy projects.
Places we never would have gone without the team.
Doing parkour in skyscrapers in Asia.
Diving off bridges in Basel.
Running around deserts.
Running away from monkeys on rooftops in India.
Always thinking bigger, trying to be more creative.
Constantly looking for another adventure.
It kind of makes perfect sense for us to set our sights into the gaming world.
There's never been a project that has got us as excited as this one.
STORROR Parkour Pro is the first parkour game solely about parkour and its culture.
Connecting with your mates across the world, free roaming, multiplayer options.
On the starting line with like all of your mates to have some crazy race across town.
An open world exploration game where there'll be missions,
training, doing new challenges,
evading security,
time trials,
massive roof gaps, slides through flumes, huge wall runs.
Become immersed to a level at which you actually feel like you're a part of this sport.
We want to build into the game the most ambitious animation technology.
Taking the motion capture to a whole new level.
Completely fluid so that it feels exactly like you're doing parkour in real life.
People always say, I really want to be able to do this, or I would love to be able to try parkour.
There'll be a process of kind of character progression, learning the skills and abilities that you need.
Through the tutorials, sharing techniques.
That's it.
Our goal is to make STORROR Parkour Pro the most progressive urban sports game ever.
The effect that this could have on the parkour community is similar to what the Tony Hawk's franchise did for skateboarding. And having a parkour game on major consoles is going to completely change the sport.
Yo. Yeah, and the other tab also. I don't know what it's on about. Let's crack a lacking. We done?
Yeah.
You're right, Leonard. You're right, I don't know how are you?
That's pretty good. GGG. Alright then. I don't know why I joined, mainly because
What's up, Dan?
I wanted to do...
That's the only reason you joined, wasn't it?
Yeah. Is it on the stream?
Can I turn up data? I have a feeling that's your volume, Leonard, not mine. You should be hearing exactly what I'm hearing in my headset, and believe me, he's not quiet in my headset. Dada's light. Interesting. Hey, do me a favor, speak data. Bring you up to like there-ish, maybe. I think the problem is that the horn's super loud, so it was making the bar look like you were louder than you actually were.
Like the thing.
Yeah, because the horn's louder than you are.
Yeah, the horn is challenging. Alright then. Did we finish?
Yeah, we're done. Ship it.
Alright, ship it. The backers demand the new levels, so
I know.
we shall give it to them.
Well, to be fair, whenever you're looking to do the next update, we might be able to put the buildings we've got with it, because tonight we have a special guest on the stream, although I've started a little early, so he'll be in about 10 minutes or so.
Right.
But Francesco's joining the stream, and we're going to do collisions for the building, all the stuff we've done already, because I really want to get in there and like play test it properly, so I want to clean up all the collisions tonight.
Okay, so in your, you wrote the little report on the skyscraper channel. So why do we have problem with the normal, like being inverted and?
Oh, just because, like the first pass of making models and that, some of the normals are facing the wrong way, but if that's facing the wrong way on the collision mesh, then the trace doesn't see it.
Yeah.
But it's just a
But
simple
is that
thing of like
because-
you just go into the normal like the face orientation mode, look at it and be like, it's facing the wrong way. Flip it. Done.
Yeah, no, sure. But is that because, like, sometimes when you do Boolean operations or any sort of
Yeah.
other
Yeah,
it'll
be
complex
things like that.
operation, it goes a bit crazy.
Yeah, it's basically where we've done like really quick jobs on collisions just to play the space, but not done them cleanly. And that's what we want to do tonight, is go through and clean up all the collisions so that the whole section we've done is actually playable.
Nice. Well, we may ship it then.
Shortly, yeah.
Yeah, let's ship it. Let's ship it today.
All right, calm down.
Calm down, dear.
Calm down. Calm down. Hey, what's up, Jackstar? I never said you can have a new build. I said when you have a new build. I don't know when you're getting it. Anyway, I'm gonna start working. I'm gonna work on this side and work that way. And when Francesca gets here, we can start this side and working.
Yeah, start working. We need to deliver.
We need to start panicking.
Hey.
Hey, what's up, sir? What's up?
Hi.
There we go. So, I'll leave it to you guys. Now, I don't want to disturb your...
I don't want to
Our
disturb.
intimacy.
No.
No, I need to write some code, so... I'm gonna...
You need to actually get some work done. Stop slacking.
Yeah, I'm gonna... Close myself. Alright then. Alright then, have fun with the collision, boys.
Will do.
Yeah, thank you, Dado.
I'll see you all later.
Alright.
Peace.
Bye, Dado. Oh, nice. How's it going? Let me watch you from your stream really quick.
Not too bad. Yeah, because if you get the stream up, then you can see the chat as I'm no doubt they'll be asking you questions since you're new to it.
Yeah. I low-key watched almost all of the lives you and Dado done so far. Really lazily because I was working. I weren't always listening. Only when you guys were saying good stuff about me, my brain were
of course,
listening up.
Yeah.
But so I know how it's working so far.
The collision boys are on.
Yeah.
But yeah, so for anyone in the stream unsure, this is Francesco, one of our new artists, and he's the one carrying me through the skyscraper level. Every time you jump on the stream and you're like, wow, the builders look sick, this guy's the reason why.
That's not true, man.
Oh, it actually is. If it's buildings, you're the reason why.
We're doing such a good work and complementary people here to work together. And we also have more people up on the skyscraper environment.
Oh, we will do soon, yeah. That's the point.
Yeah.
We're going to smash this deadline.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, we were going to smash it either way, but with Florian and Mustafa, it's going to be... I mean, we will probably need to catch up with that.
Yeah, at some point. Hey, what's up, Chris? That does mean as well, actually, we'll probably end up... I like the idea that we'll be all four of us on this level and then all four of us on the council estate. That's going to be interesting.
Yeah, definitely. Also because Mustafa is a real god with detailings and materials, so...
Yeah, but I've got to admit, I'm a little nervous about having to keep up with him.
Yeah, I mean, I feel the same, of course. And but I'm happy to take the challenge. I mean...
Oh, 100%.
It's like that genuine and healthy level of competition you have with your colleagues. So it's great.
Yeah, it's good.
Alright then. I'm gonna hop on the collision part too. Also, I have to upload the new T2 building.
Oh, yes. Wait. Oh, my numpad's off, that's why. I was like wondering why my scale wasn't working. So, should probably have actually planned. Yeah, I'll do this. Do this section as one. Yeah, okay. I've got the OBS set up as well, so whenever you start sharing your screen, you can show the world your work.
Oh yeah, I have to close. I have to close a bunch of stuff
No, that's fine.
and upload another bunch of stuff. So it's gonna be cool to see two people working on 3D rather than one for once, I guess.
Certainly more interesting than Dada's boring code streams.
Yeah, I have to say, watching Dado's, it was way more.
It doesn't quite bring the entertainment value, does it? I mean,
Yeah, way more. It was a way more relaxing experience. Like,
oh, it's super relaxing, yeah.
yeah, like elevator music, that type of relaxing.
But to be fair, it makes sense because I did ask him one time why. Because I always listen to rap music and stuff when I'm working, like really high energy. But
yeah,
he was saying because he's typing stuff, he's writing words, he can't be listening to lyrics because it'll confuse him, and he'll start coding lyrics instead of the game.
Oh yeah, definitely. I don't know how he does actually. I have to, most of the time I have to, even now that I'm just uploading something on the drive, I'm
Yeah.
I can talk. He's able to code and talk at the same time. It's absurd. I'm trying to learn some coding myself in the last couple of weeks, and I forgot how to breathe most of the time when I'm scripting.
Do you know what? Fair. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the reason why that is great. Okay, uploaded the T2. Where are you working on right now? So I'll open the right scene.
So I'm starting on T1, and then I was going to work backwards. So I was probably going to do. Well, I'll go grab T2 in a sec. So I could do T1, T2. If you do G1, G2, and then whoever gets the G3 first can do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course. You made a few changes on the G1 and G3.
Actually, that's the point. I'll tell you what. If you do, I'll do T2. I'll do T1 and then G3 because I've made some changes to this, which I need to upload to Zoho. Fuck it. We'll take it one building at a time and work it out. I'll do T1.
Don't worry.
You pick a building and go.
Yeah, exactly. And I just tell you which building I got. I just wanted to ask by the G1 and G3 I'm seeing on the drive are the most recent one of yours.
No, I'm about to upload mine now.
Okay, great. So I'm gonna add fix all collision and add the new ones.
But
also the G1. I don't know. That's actually a whole rooftop on the G1, but you can delete everything and change it.
I mean, it would probably be a good idea to break it up into pieces anyway, because in Unreal, if we want to move something around, we'll have to. Anything like structural can stay in one place, but the things that are like props will need to be individual just so we can move them around.
Yeah. Okay. In the meantime, I'm gonna start with D2 at this point.
Here are assets, blender files. There it is. I couldn't find my blender file. Let's see. Ah! Boom, Francesco can.
Yeah.
I check out someone playing Rooftop and Alleys, don't think you need to worry about it. I mean, I'm not worried about other games. The more parkour games there are in the community, the better.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah, T2 is what I want to grab. It's interesting that you do like every building in its own blend file. Is it just for
Oh yeah.
performance, or...
Yeah, mostly because otherwise you are gonna get like a huge blend file of
I mean, yeah,
11 gigabytes with a lot of geometry. Even if it's shut down, it's gonna be heavier.
I mean that's usually what I end up with. So
It's okay. It's okay. I like to do these. I learned to do these just because you know, you could easily append the stuff from one blend file to the other if you are a little bit organized. So
true.
I'm not. So
Oh no, I don't need mannequins. Get rid of those. Yeah, of course he does. I'm not bringing him on stream without giving his own camera.
oh seriously, I have my own camera stream. Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah, you do. Got Francesco
Nice.
cam.
Yeah, it's Francesco cam. Yeah. It's really cool to see. Let me flex a little bit glass building. Oh, this glassy thing is really ugly. I don't know. I felt like a designer for a second, but I'm definitely gonna delete this.
Hey, what's up, Milbrook? How you doing? Are you sweating or are you on holiday now? Oh, actually, I say that. I saw you push the patch earlier. So, fair play. Working hard. Oh no, shit, I put that in the wrong folder. Yeah, move that to T2 building. Go. And then that
Okay.
gets T2.
I just say to you that I've you know that spaghetti thing of glass I showed you today.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I deleted it. So.
Oh, you don't like it?
Oh no, not at all. I mean, you can consider it if you want. I couldn't. It was too bad. Yeah, it's like modern art type of thing.
Yeah. Fair.
So confusing as fuck, but yeah. You guys, you should know I'm no better than Dado most of the time. I'm just manually selecting stuff and go brain dead for a whole portion of it.
Oh, that's fine. Don't worry. I'll bring the entertainment for the stream. Feel free to mute me if you just hear me like waffling. But...
No problem. No problem. No problem. How do you do with the music? You have like your Spotify?
For the stream, I use Monster Cat as like a browser source on OBS, so the music plays directly into OBS for the stream.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Usually, I mute my headset and then I listen to Spotify. But I can't mute my headset because they need to hear you. So at the moment, I'm listening to no music.
Oh, okay.
I'm in silence.
Okay.
I could actually, to be fair, I could go and get some earbuds and put them in. But
Yeah, go do that. I mean, I can be your music, but I feel like it's not that good. Let me. I'm gonna go with Spotify.
Oh, that's the
You don't
conclusion. Yeah. No, crack on. You do you. DJ friend. Oh, I'm glad you've been enjoying it, though. I think you're going to hear it a lot more. I was chatting to Dado last night, and he was saying that he likes He struggles to find music he likes on Monster Cat, but the service itself is good. And it's cheaper than another service he was looking at, so... To be fair, this will probably be more interesting than the last time you guys saw me doing a mass collision stream. When I was doing the block out and I'd done like 1,000 meshes that were pretty much just cubes. I lost my mind. At least this
It'll
one,
be real fun.
the meshes are a bit more interesting. Collision streams are always great. You're insane. You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, I don't believe you. That was a joke.
Yeah, I highly doubt any artist in the world ever enjoys making collision meshes.
Yeah.
They're so boring.
I mean, actually, being in stream in this case, it helps a lot because, you know, the risk of falling asleep doing collision is always.
There's always a decent chance of it.
Yeah, exactly.
What's happened here?
Also, sorry guys for my English. I speak only pizza most of my time, so I'm not really, comfortable. But I'm learning.
Your English is fine, dude. Don't worry about it. Your English is better than some English people I know. That's not even a joke.
I mean, we all have those type of people. Like, that's not a perk. Yeah. So I run through the T2 building right now. That it was like a copy modified of the T2.
Yeah.
And I couldn't see the same issues here that we were seeing in Unreal. Like I've chirurgically checked everything.
The same collision issues.
Yeah, like for example, let's just select everything here. Okay.
Oh yeah, you don't have the normal issues. That's weird.
Yeah, exactly that. I mean, and it's just a copy from the previous build. So maybe it was an exporting type of thing.
Yeah, but you don't like. If you look on mine, I've got the normal issues in Blender on your first one on
Oh yeah.
G2. But if I go to the other side, it's not there. So I think
you know what?
I think you fixed it at some point and not
Exactly.
realized.
I fixed it and I sent you the
yeah,
one
I
of
think
the old one.
At some point, you've probably done like select all, shift N, and then didn't think about it ever again.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I must probably be right. I do that like a lot. I do like stupid mistakes.
I do it constantly.
We're just humans.
Yeah, if shift N doesn't fix your normal, it probably means your what's the word? Your topology is wrong. If shift N's not getting it, then it probably means your winding order's wrong, or you've got like an internal phase or something like that. Which happens quite a lot, to be fair.
Wow, fun collision time. Wow. Yeah, most of the time, it's gonna be fine. But I noticed that sometimes, you gotta go like flip manually the single phases.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure if you ever have to flip it manually, it means you've made a mistake somewhere else. Whether or not
I don't
it's
know,
like,
man.
sometimes it's easier to just flip it manually, but it probably means that there's a mistake somewhere. Which, don't get me wrong, I do it all the fucking time. A lot of times I'm like,
No, yeah,
I'm not finding
you're
the
right.
problem here. It's just
No, you're actually right. Like, for example, when you copy an asset, okay, and you flip it not using the mirror, but you do like x minus one, for example, sx minus one, it's just gonna consider all your normals flipped, even if you apply everything. Those type of cases are weird because it doesn't mean that you did something wrong, but you know, Blender feels like it completely flipped.
yeah. Fun. Joys of our job.
Oh.
How did you get into 3D anyway?
In 3D, actually, I started when I was like 12 or something.
Oh, you said with the Crisis engine.
Exactly that, with the
Yeah.
Crysis engine, like the Cry engine. I was playing with the sandbox in Crysis 2. And from there, the really thing that get me like in modeling was watching Avatar from James Cameron.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it
I
was
mean, fair.
that blown me away. Yeah, it was crazy. And yeah, that's it. I said, okay, I want to create these type of cool things too. That's not fair.
It's not fair that they get to and I can't. I want to make it.
Yeah, exactly that.
I should probably make these ledges grabbable down to the lowest point you can go, which would be this lift, because then you'll be able to climb back up. After that, we don't really care anymore, so then it can be flat. Down to the one build up. Put it there. That's the case, really. I only need to make them climbable in that section. They don't need to be climbable the whole way around. Yeah. For final release, I'm not sure. For early access at the end of the year, we're currently planning 3 levels. This skyscraper level, a council estate level, and a construction site level. Currently, the only block out we've got is for this one. Council estates, the blueprint for the council estates being made at the moment, and I don't know if we're getting like a blueprint from Sam for the construction level, or if it's just like we're just winging it. I'm not quite sure what's happening there. I feel like we could wing it. Yes. Everyone here know what council estate is. Do you know what? Fair point. I don't know.
Yeah, actually, me too.
Oh, do you not know what council estate is?
No, it sounds fancy though.
Oh, it's the complete opposite, my friend.
Okay, great.
It's the
Lucky guess.
complete opposite of fancy.
What is it?
It's basically public housing. So an estate is
okay.
Like a section of a city or a town that you have a load of residential places.
Yeah.
Council estate just means that there's nothing private, or there's not supposed to be anything private there. They're supposed to be provided by the state, which means they're usually extremely cost effective and not particularly pretty to look at because it's about mass housing.
Okay, yeah. We have a few places like that in Italy. So I can imagine.
There you go. On the stream, I've just put Council Estate UK.
Oh, those type of
Yeah, that sort of thing.
These are prettier than we have in Italy, actually.
Yeah, a lot of them are private now, Chris, which is kind of disgusting, to be honest with you, but it's what it is.
Oh yeah.
I said that I really want Tony Hawk Pro Skater style level editor so you can make your own maps. So there's definitely going to be some form of like user generated content in that you can either make your maps from scratch or you can customize them, or there'll be like an arena. There'll be something. We've had multiple conversations and never really settled on a single design we like. Personally, I like the idea. I'm leaning towards there being props and stuff around the map that you can find and move to adjust an existing map. Things like wheelie bins or pallets or ladders, like shit like that. I know Dado likes the idea of some sort of procedural tool where you guys can block out an area and the tool will make it to our standards for you. I don't particularly want to be involved in that. That sounds complicated as fuck.
It sounds like Florian.
It sounds like a Florian job to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, there'll be some form of players making or adjusting maps for themselves.
I'm really a fan of the project itself. I'm a huge fan of skate games and the Tony Hawk's ones.
Oh,
and in both games you have like sandbox part, and I have to say I'm a really fan of this project so far. So I would love to see too actually some of this feature, like the sandbox creation tool.
Yeah, it'd be really good fun. Do I know what you're talking about? I mean, I don't specifically remember. To be fair, the last time I played Tony Hawk games, pro skate games, I was a kid. So like, I kind of vaguely remember, but I remember what form the map editor took.
Like in skate, you got your personal type of spaces, and when you find new skate parks, you can personalize your personal one with the stuff you find. So like custom ramps and stuff. It's really cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, no worries, done. The idea of using like in-world objects, I nicked from, I think it was Dumbus mentioned it on the stream, and I really like the idea of it. And then since then, I've just sort of co-opted it and pretended it was my idea. He also made suggested like when you need to fast travel between levels or whatever, that you get into like the STORROR Raptor or you get onto a bus or whatever, and the camera is basically a drone that will fly down to the character. They'll grab it out of the air, put it in a backpack, and then you've got like for like 5-10 seconds or whatever, you've got the view inside the backpack and like muffled travel sounds. And then when you get to the new level, you grab up the drone and throw it into the air, and it goes back to the third person. Which I fucking love that idea. I think it's such a good idea. Pretty sure at the time, Dada really liked the idea as well. His only concern was that it'd be a lot of work, but he likes the idea of it. I know, it wouldn't be too bad. It'd be, especially since it would basically just be like a pre-rendered animation that you play out type deal. It wouldn't be super bad. It would be a really cool effect though. Right, I think. I need to cut a hole in the floor. Like door animations in Resident Evil. Do you know, I never played a Resident Evil game. I've watched a couple of playthroughs, but I've never actually played one.
Oh, Resident Evil. Which one?
I don't know. Chris just mentioned that the bag, putting the drone in the bag would be like the door animations in Resident Evil. Oh, these are door animations cover loadings. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, stuff like that's fairly standard practice. You've got to hide loading screens somehow.
Yeah. Also, I'm double checking most of the collisions here, and they are perfect.
Oh, okay.
Like, how did I fuck up the last time? What happened?
Probably just working quickly.
Yeah, definitely. You're right.
Are there any like sloped surfaces? Because the player will just like slide off them if there's like bevel.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm trying to avoid it as much as I can, the slope stuff, but you know, you avoid the slope stuff, but at the same time, it doesn't look good if you avoid it.
Yeah, you've got to like. It's a little bit of like doing it, putting it in the game, and going back and forth because you can have a certain amount of like standing on air and it's fine. As long as
Mhm.
it's not super obvious, but it's like it's just a little bit of finding
Yeah,
where that works.
and also any type of slope, like it needs to be like 90 degrees. For example, like cups, or you can have like something at 70 degrees and it's fine.
I'm not actually sure what the number is. Some slopes are fine. Because it has to be a certain like degrees of incline before you'll start sliding. I don't know
Mhm.
exactly what that number is, which is bad. I probably should do, but
Okay. Yeah, I got you.
it's T1 lower. I need to I'll need to at some point go back and do more stuff in there because it's the elevator shaft, so there'll have to be, if you fall in there, there'll have to be either something stopping you from falling in or things to be able to climb back up. I think realistically, I'd never set it in a way where you could fall that far down, but just future proofing. That is a point as well, actually. We have to kind of decide how you want to break the meshes up. Can I estimate a release date? For early access, it would be end of this year. December, Christmas, January, that sort of time. Final release, I think the estimation is 18 months, 2 years from now. But yeah, Francesco, we'll have to work out how we want to break up the building meshes.
Oh yeah, definitely. Okay.
So I think the best way to do it is
I love this
like
building. It doesn't even look like the building I've worked on so far. Completely different. I love it. So do you mean break it down by like separating mesh and stuff?
yeah, so like I've done it for this lower roof section at first, and then I was going to do like this pillar with this bit poking out, and then this rooftop just because it makes it cleaner to do the. Oh no, to be fair, actually no, we can model it in pieces, and then we can just join the pieces together. That's not a problem.
Okay. I was
Yeah,
thinking
actually,
that
yeah, because
it
the
was
building. Sorry, you go.
no, just that I felt more comfortable like importing everything as one object because I really wanted to test it as fast as I possibly could. But
That's fair.
if it's way more comfortable and optimized in the long run to just separate some pieces and importing them, it's fine. I just want to do it right so we don't find like flying pieces around the map.
No, that's fair. No, I guess anything that's like attached and isn't going to move anyway can all be joined. So yeah, the buildings could just all be one thing. It's only really the props that need to be separated, I guess.
Yeah, it makes sense. Like,
or anything that's going to move. To be fair, so like the window cleaners lift will have to be its own
yeah,
thing because that will move up
needs
and
to be
down.
separated. You're right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, actually, you're right. Like everything that it's gonna be moved at some point is gonna be
Yeah, but anything that's always going to be stationary and attached to the building, I guess, could just be one
Yeah,
mesh.
I mean, we're not gonna like move the building with our power wheel in the game, so
Do Battlefield style like building
yeah,
destruction.
exactly.
To be fair, I
Playing
feel like
STORROR Pro like it was Dragon Ball should be fine actually.
that'd be quite fun, to be honest.
Kind of remembers me uh, game I was playing a lot when I was a kid. It was like Hulk, a game of Hulk for a PlayStation 2 or 1, I don't remember.
A game
And
of
you
what?
could like Hulk the superhero,
Oh, yeah.
the green monkey.
I think I actually played that game. I think I know which one you're on about.
You didn't play or you played?
No, I think I did. It was the oh my god, what's the actor's name? Something not Ed Norton, the other dude. The old Hulk.
Oh, not that one. That okay, I know what you're okay. I played that too actually. It was oh my gosh. Some old, really old vibes are kicking in right now. Um
Eric Banner. There we go.
exactly Eric Banner, but no, it wasn't him I was thinking about. It was a game that I don't remember if it came out later or sooner than that. But yeah, anyway, you could punch the shit out of buildings like they were nothing, and it was really fun.
Uh, Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction.
Oh yeah, exactly that. Who said it? That Dumbus.
Numbers.
Thank you much. Thank you so much.
So we can do Force Repass to decimate the entire map. I never. Oh, I never played this one.
Oh, it's so fun. I mean, they don't do that type of game anymore. Like they used to be.
It is interesting that like all of the games of that era in New York all look the same because they all used New York for it.
I mean, yeah, true. But most of the superheroes are based in New York.
Yeah.
Oh, seriously, they
Do you
are
know-
the guys that make
Do you know?
Prototype.
I was about to say I was looking at the art and I'm like, it kind of giving me Prototype vibes, but that would explain why.
I mean, yes, like the climbing animation on buildings, it looks really similar to Prototype at some point.
Prototype was an amazing game.
Yeah, they did get shut down before they could do Prototype 3. Such a, oh my gosh, one of the coolest game ever, Prototype. Like, I personally, probably the thing I love the most in video games are the freedom to move.
Yeah.
Like, literally, every single game that it can be first person or third person, I really don't care. But if it has like the freedom to move, like Spider-Man or the finals or yeah, Prototype, those type of games where you are free are my favorite ones. That's why I love so much STORROR Pro. But yeah, it's such a bad thing that Prototype 3 didn't go out. It was such really successful too, actually.
Prototype, it's not even a known IP. What do you mean it's not a known IP? Yeah, Prototype 2 was fine. Prototype 1 was better.
I mean, Prototype it's pretty much really a known IP. I mean, I could remember going to Fnac in my city and I had to punch at least 6, 7 kids in the face to play that game. At least 6, 7.
Do you know what? They deserved it. They
Yeah,
shouldn't have been in the
I
way.
mean, it was the fucking jungle to play that game. It was really successful. And yeah, they shut it down.
Prototype was pretty well known. But that's maybe just because I played it, to be fair.
Let me check.
Wasn't like yeah, it was an original character. I see what you mean. It came out in 2009. Oh, I thought it was older than that.
2009. It seems right. No,
Mind you, that's how many? 10.
no. I mean,
To be fair, that's 15 years ago.
seriously, like 2009, literally when Avatar came out, right? Oh man, that's not possible.
It was released in June 2009 as well. It's nearly 15 years old.
No, it doesn't feel right.
June
I don't
12.
know why.
Microsoft Windows, PS3, and Xbox 360. Well, that's about right. It re-released on the PS4 and Xbox One in 2015.
Oh, it's said in the summer of 2008.
Oh, I'm on the Wikipedia. Although, to be fair, Wikipedia. Anything older than the 90s. It's always like, do you know what's really going to mess you up, Chris? So I saw some. Oh my god! I think I saw a skit online on YouTube, and they was talking about. He went to a shop like CX or whatever, and he bought GTA Vice City, and the guy was like, "Oh yeah, this is a retro," and he's like, "Yeah, set in the 80s." He's like, "No, the game's retro now." He's like, "What?" He's like, "There is a bigger gap between
Oh,
now and when Vice City released than between Vice City's release and when it was based in '86, because the '80s is 40 years ago."
holy shit. Oh my gosh. Okay, I feel like I got my memories implanted at some point. Like all of those dates doesn't feel right at all.
No, they really don't. Oh, actually, no. What am I doing? This. I got this right the first time. Yeah, I don't like that fact, Chris. That fact does something to my head that I'm not happy with. I never played Infamous. Somehow I missed Infamous.
Oh, such a great game, Influence.
Yeah, I don't even really know how I missed it, to be honest.
Hmm.
One of those things.
Because it was an exclusive PlayStation game.
No, but I used to be, because I was like PS1, PS2 kid, and then I switched to the Xbox
It was
afterwards.
like a
So
Play 3 type of yeah, it was out
Oh.
with a Play 3.
that'd
So
be why.
that's probably the only reason why you're you can get over Infamous. It was on Play 3. I never got out of that actually. I played way more recently than I like to admit because it was I emulated it.
Oh, what, Infamous?
Yeah, exactly that.
Some runs better than some PS5 games. Honestly, some studios are slacking nowadays. They're pumping out as many games as possible and slacking on the quality. Although, to be fair, the America letting go of the non-compete clauses is going to be interesting. We're going to see some interesting stuff made in the next few years, I reckon. Power made them lazy. Do you know what, Chris? You're probably right. You know, again, really sad to say, I never played the Sly Cooper games. I always wish I did, and I might at some point go back and play them. But no, I always miss them.
Oh my gosh, Sly. All of these games, guys. I like how. I mean, there are a few games that are extremely good still, that are really recent, like for example, Elder Scrolls or Zelda. But back then most of the games were really cool.
Yeah, the classics. I do feel like having the limitations they had made them a lot more creative. Like you say, Chris.
Oh
Once
yeah,
once you
definitely.
get a lot of power, you do get lazy.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, limitations are the only thing why stuff is fun. Why we
Yeah.
do creative, really creative most of the time.
It was actually it was an interesting thing. One of the versions of SPP went through. It's because some of the older versions were like horrendously difficult to ever land anything, but they were really satisfying. And then we had, I think it was point 10, maybe point 11, where you couldn't bail. Like it was impossible to not land something, and it became so boring. We were like, yeah, there needs to be challenge back. There needs to be limitations.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. Those they can be a bit up. Yeah, 100%. 100% numbers. Nothing worse than a blank canvas. Honestly, yeah. It's one of the problems I had a few times doing my freelance work. Is like picked up a job or whatever, and then I asked for feedback or like some sort of input or criticism, and all you get is like, no, 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 like you're the artist, do what you think looks good. And I'm like, all right, wonderful. That gives me nothing. I end up making like 6 different versions, all wildly different from each other. Just wasting time.
I mean, the trick in this type of situation is not giving them too many work in progress. It's like tattoos. There's a reason why tattoo artists don't give you like the work in progress of the work. Of course, they have to show you the final piece, final drawings before you get the tattoos. It's not like surprise, but you get to see it only when it's nearly completion.
Okay.
And so your first reaction is, oh, that's so fucking cool. Because if you see it before to a normal people, that's just something that is not really good to look at.
They can't look past it and see what the final thing will be.
Exactly that. So they're gonna make so many, of course, modifications, and they will not like the design anymore.
Fair point.
That's actually kind of common. And
Black was the pinnacle of PC games.
yeah, it works very well with those type of clients too, actually.
Yeah, fair enough. I never really thought of that before. I have to remember it for next time.
Yeah. Or at least for me, it worked really well a couple of times.
I'm going to upset you here, Dado. I never played black. Fortunately. Yeah, I know. Big sad.
We definitely need more limits in general. Like, there's a really cool study about what happens when people have too much choice in general. Like you are at the grocery store and you see the honey. You need to take some honey. Your wife are not gonna let you pass this time to forget the honey. So the first thing you do is try to find the honey, but you only find, like 20 multiple choices. And neither do you and your wife manage to, know what to take. So you just leave the restaurant. And the restaurant, sorry, the grocery store.
Yeah.
And that's actually what happens when you guys don't have any type of limits.
You get like
It's just
analysis
difficult to
parameters.
decide.
You just walk away.
Yeah, exactly. The human mind feels depression when you have too many decisions to make. Creates doubts, and it's a real killer for creativity most of the time.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me, to be fair.
No.
Where's my mind games? Make a face. Sounds like I wouldn't make it, but alright, fair enough.
I'm curious about asking you something else.
Ask away.
Like, have you considered also streaming on Twitch?
We used to. We streamed on Twitch to begin with, and then both Twitch and YouTube. But I swear we had some sort of like technical issue streaming on both,
Mm-hmm.
and we was getting a lot more interaction on YouTube. So then we just
Seriously?
we just stayed with YouTube. It was something like that. I don't remember the exact reason why we stopped.
Okay, yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, it was. I'm pretty sure it was a Dado decision, and then I just I was like, yeah, I'll stream wherever. Just put me on a platform and I'll do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe Dado can't live without two guns. Even with all the
Even
all fire. Yeah,
calling me a
friendly
slacker
fire
again.
everywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he needs me.
Yeah,
He'll never
it
admit it, and he'll probably deny it now in the chat, but he needs me.
Yeah, those are the friends that love you the most, though. Apparently, like I have a friend that is probably one of the main reason why uh I just think I am a stupid person and I'm a dumb person and I am useless, and but like when I'm not there, it's gonna talk really good about me to other people.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. He only talks like that because he's earned the right to speak back. No one else has earned that right, but he's earned the right by sticking by
Oh
him.
yeah, 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 yeah. The respect.
Although funny story, so my my best mate lives up in Scotland because I was the best man at his wedding, and we've
Mhm.
got very similar like relationship of we are horrendously horrible to each other. We'll
Yeah,
back each other
exactly.
against anybody, but we're horrible to each other. And at his wedding, when I had to do the speech, I was like, right, this is the one. Like, I'll do a nice speech. It's your wedding, like for your wife, and that's the one and only time you're gonna get a nice speech. His granddad, in front of the entire wedding party, called me a little bitch out loud for giving him a nice speech.
Okay, yeah.
I was like, oh, all right, fair enough.
You ruined his chances to
Uh,
get him a really nice speech.
oh,
But
it's funny though.
yeah, yeah, those are the best friends.
I can't give a Scottish granddad. Honestly, I couldn't. Like, there was nothing I could say. It's just
What do you mean, Chris? The problem on Twitch is when you have to
it's
clear up the paddling pool full of foam.
because a lot of people on Twitch get their views by doing like half naked hot tub streams stuff.
Ooh,
Twitch has
oh,
quite a
oh,
bad problem with their nudity clauses. To
oh, yeah, gotcha.
be fair, it's quite funny when they like relaxed on the nude art clause. And they were like, yeah, yeah, like if you're draw like if it's 2D, if it's artwork and that, it can be nudity as long as like it doesn't show certain things. And immediately for like 24 hours, it was basically a porn website with just hentai everywhere. And they were
Oh,
like,
yeah,
yeah, and they were
definitely.
like, yeah, no, all right, we can't do this. We're taking it back.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, fair enough.
I don't even know why they
The
try. Like, I don't know what they thought was going to happen. But
Yeah, exactly that. I mean, they was looking for something bad to happen. Have you heard of
yep,
like people creating AI anime girls around and just creating like fake or not anime, actually real deep fakes or real
yeah,
extremely photorealistic stuff, and you know they are like most of the time men's that open OnlyFans from those creations.
yeah. That doesn't surprise me.
But it was such a funny things because not for the deepfakes. The deepfakes are horrible and they are a plug and they need to find a solution. Of course, we all need to.
Yeah,
But it was funny because most of those type of people were creating like random people and not real ones, and it was really funny see like men's doing competition on women for those type of things.
it's ridiculous as well. Like how much they
Yeah,
get away with it and how much interaction they get. It's nuts.
it's absurd. Yeah. Yeah, but anyway, didn't want to open like any of those type of really spicy topics.
Yeah, it does get dark for some, fortunately.
Yeah.
It's like you say though, Chris, as well. It's bad how much Twitch pushes it, even though they pretend they say they don't like it. But if you ever go onto Twitch, especially if you go on without an account, so you haven't built up your own algorithm, the the main thing they're pushing is all of that stuff. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's almost entirely true. I mean, it, they make money out of these type of things, I guess. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine unless it's gonna be, too much for some people to handle.
Yeah. Yeah, it's bad. To be honest, even when you've got an account, they still try and every now and then they'll try and refresh the homepage. It's ridiculous.
Mm-mm. I can stand on being on a stream most of the time. For me, it's like too much. I know that some people use it like I'm using Spotify to listen to some music and talk to you guys, but for me, it's like I don't know. I can't stand it. Like I much prefer a video on YouTube rather than following people on streams.
Fair enough. Well, it
I guess
depends on the,
it's really personal.
yeah, it depends on the stream. I've got a couple streamers. Wait, some stuff. Some of the yeah, a couple streamers I've got that I really like. That I can watch and have in the background while I'm working.
Oh yeah, there are exceptions. Like I don't know if you guys know that game developer, one of the most incredible and beautiful human beings on this planet. It's called Thor.
Cool.
Really
Oh,
famous right now.
the Pirate Games.
Exactly that. Yeah,
Yeah.
probably one of my favorite human beings on this globe.
Yeah,
And he's
he's
doing
cool.
such a great work. Yeah.
He's very cool. I do follow his Twitch, but then I've never actually watched any of his streams. I went on there and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna watch him at some point. I just never did.
Yeah, that's true. And he also streams on YouTube.
Oh, fair. I basically only watch him in shorts.
Yeah, exactly. Me too. Uh, but yeah, you know him thanks to the shorts. But happy to follow people like that.
Yeah, he does a cool job.
Yeah, definitely.
As a master. Yeah, I don't get it. I mean, I don't know. It depends on the sound. For me, I guess the closest thing for me to that like ASMR thing would be the sound of like gravel crunching. Which I don't know why. I actually love the sound of gravel crunching. Oh, I think I know who you're on about. For me. Yeah, yeah. I didn't realize he play games and stream though. That's cool.
I'm going really slow right now with the collision part.
Oh, I don't know. So am I. Especially the section I'm on. I thought it would be faster to copy the work that was already there, but then I'm like, I'm spending so much time trying to work out where to join vertices that I'm basically just wasting time.
Oh yeah, okay. I'm seeing what you're doing right now. I'm feeling so sorry, man.
No, no. I mean, like I say,
Um,
I could have just made my own meshes and just traced around it, and I'd probably be done by now.
exactly that. Yeah,
But I was
I
like,
did the same things the last time I do collision.
But I got it, and I was like, yeah, if I just copy it, the work's already done for me. And then it's like, wait, no.
It's just
Where do I
live.
want? I want to get no. How do I undo a bevel? This is.
Yeah. Like the first seconds you realize that you can just copy over some meshes. Like the first couple of seconds you see your worst enemy. And
Yep.
it's a bevel, of course.
Yeah, it's so hard to go from the high poly and work backwards.
I mean, there are some techniques,
There are
but
some.
it doesn't really apply to collision because you need a really stupid mesh, like really optimized mesh.
Why can't I?
Something that it can apply to it, and I don't know why I'm not doing it right now actually, is using ZBrush to, like the Z tool, to decimation master. It's perfect because it traces your mesh perfectly, and it will do it with any type of number of poly you want it to.
Fair enough. Speaking of nice SFX as well, Chris, our sound guy's back now, which is quite exciting. So hopefully the skyscraper level will come to life. Someone mentioned there's like chain link sound effects, and I've got to admit, I'm quite excited to hear them. Although, say that, Dado did say he was back, but I haven't seen him online. I don't know if he's like coming back soon.
Oh man, I'm so falling asleep right now.
Oh, John, what's down here? No. Is that right? Yeah. There we go.
Oh man, I'm doing the same thing you did before. Like I'm manually selecting every single vertices.
Trying to fix it rather than just make something new.
Exactly, and you came at some point where you are like in the middle of the work and you can't just.
No, you're committed now.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
You're here.
autism, and yeah, like it becomes personal at some point.
I can't give up. I'm not allowed to.
Yeah.
Is there always a hole there? How have I never noticed that?
Hmm?
Was there always a hole on this part of the building? How have I never noticed that?
Holy shit.
I mean, it looks like it's there on purpose. I've somehow never looked at it.
I'm not sure, man. Yeah, I have to be
Yeah.
honest with you. I don't know why I did a hole there. Probably
think
I
just
thought about the elevator thing and I just dig a hole randomly in some place.
Fair.
Oh, can I see the elevator really quick? This is really cool. Okay. You can open the elevator, right?
Yeah, I need to sort that bit out at the moment. Because at the moment it's like the shaft is in sections like that where there's like one bit closed, one bit open. So it would be like every floor it could do it. But I don't have like a door that goes over it at the moment. I need to. I I put far too much work into a motor that no one's going to see.
I mean, everyone is gonna see it.
But yeah, and then it's just like an elevator shaft that goes down.
Okay, get it. It's
But,
really cool. Yeah,
yeah.
and it's gonna like take you to a secret area. Then it's
Well-
gonna take you to another secret area.
I kind of like the idea that the elevator never actually stops there. You'd have to make your way down the shaft, not on the elevator, or like ride the top of it or something like that, and find
Yeah.
a gap to jump out. I haven't
It
also, I
it
haven't
take you to
decided
a
yet.
room with just one open window, and you only thought it's gonna be to just jump.
Actually, that's quite cool. Actually. That's a cool idea.
Yeah, it's really cool, but I don't know. I mean,
We'll have to.
It sounds so bad. Yeah, it sounds so bad. Like if you see only one open window, it's like we are suggesting people to jump off a building, but it's gonna lead to the T2. No,
yeah.
no, it's like the before. No, yeah, the T2. Sorry, yeah. I'm confused, Unga Bunga, at this time of the day, but
Why can I not see? Oh, because I accidentally blocked some more. Yeah, it would lead to T2, wouldn't it?
yeah, I can imagine it. It's
Here somewhere.
it should be really fun to play that out. Actually.
Also, I still haven't decided if I like these stairs or not. I was trying to, I don't know, I was trying to do something artsy with them, but it feels a little bit too much like a rib cage. I'm not, I'm not sure if I like it.
Definitely, it's like Art Deco or something like that.
Yeah.
That it's really cool. We're gonna have to talk to Drew about because I've added really
Yeah.
similar details here and there. And he said it's really cool, but you know it differs a little bit from some of the document is told us.
Well, we've got a call with him on Friday, so we'll be able to go through all of that then.
Oh yeah, that's true. Which time already? I already forgot.
I suggested after the catch up, after the show and tell.
Okay, yeah.
But
yeah, great.
Did he reply? Yeah, he didn't reply. He just said Friday would be better for him. Oh no, yeah, he said he replied to it. So after the show and tell.
Oh yeah, okay, found it.
Reacted to it. Health and safety might have an issue with the lack of handrail. Health and safety can go suck it, Chris. We'll be honest with you. I'm not even walking down these stairs anyway. I'm going to slide down this middle section. Which I have tested. You do actually slide down it and you fit. It's quite fun. It's tight, but you fit.
I mean, corporations doesn't really care about your health and safety.
Kitty could have his eye out.
So they are there on purpose to make it easier to people to walk out of the building. Let's say so.
I'm gonna be honest. Me and health and safety have never particularly gotten along very well at any job I've ever worked at.
Who's Kid? If you don't mind me asking, of course.
What's that, sorry?
I just asked who was Kid out of curiosity.
What's what?
Some kiddie could have his eyes out. I misread.
Some kiddie could have
Nothing.
yeah, as in like a young child could. If
Yeah,
down
yeah,
that
yeah.
slide.
Because when you said I really
Yeah.
never get along with,
Oh
I thought
no,
it was a person, like a nickname.
no, I was like, I never really got along with health and safety at
I
any
mean,
job I've ever been at.
okay, yeah,
Especially since
got
because
it.
I used to work in warehouses, and the rule is you're not allowed to climb up on the racking, but if you have stuff up the racking and you need one piece and it's not worth getting a forklift, I used to just climb up the racking like a monkey and pray to God health and safety never saw me. Has the team ever considered adding anti-parkour sludge inside buildings? Yes. Specifically, I've considered that. I was messing around with, I was prototyping a blueprint system, so it wouldn't be final. It'd have to be done in code properly. But I would like a system where you had to check your surfaces, so there'd be like anti-climb paint. Some things would be like super dusty, or if when they're wet, they're slippery, things like that. Or bricks that are like very obviously crumbling or like wobbly and stuff could break away. And yeah, I was messing around with an idea of that. So I wouldn't be surprised if at some point it ends up becoming a bit more real, but it would have to be done in code.
Cranes. We're gonna have some cranes in the council map.
Oh, sorry, I missed that message. Sorry, Edgar. Yeah, we've actually been asked specifically to add cranes and like things that can move, things like that.
Yeah.
Find a cleaner or something to get rid of it. Yeah. I don't think it would be super complicated to set up logic-wise. It just depends on how you actually want to deal with it. But it would be cool to have to check your services. As you clean the level. It's maybe a little bit monotonous to have to actually clean the level though. Problem. Sounds a little bit into like Viscera and Cleanup Tale. Oh, that's a bad game, but I was thinking something more just like you had to go and like not super common because you don't want it massively affecting gameplay, but in certain areas, especially ones that are obvious, you'd have to go and just like sort of dust the surface off or wipe it away or something like that. Or if it's something like anti-climb paint where you can't get rid of it, it's just your timing has to be that like computer assisted. You've mistimed your input slightly, but I'm not going to let you fail. That window gets smaller, things like that to make it more challenging. Interesting. They're not the same height. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. Best way to do this. Good time. Yeah. Not bad idea. It does need to be some sort of like system similar to that, where it's a sort of an urbex exploration type deal. You have to open lines up or find ways around it and things like that. Has to be obstacles. Oh yeah, something where, to be fair, you could do things like that where you have to do like a mission to get onto a rooftop, and then once you're up there, you can kick a ladder down or something. I'm fumbling here. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, that you can make it work. Sometimes it's a bit too on the nose, but you can make it work. But in
Yeah.
theory, you shouldn't, like, if you're level design and that's good enough, you shouldn't need to. You should be naturally guiding players without them ever realizing you're guiding them anyway. But then that's also a lot easier said than done.
Yeah, I kind of remember those type of yellow paint you were talking about. Like in Far Cry 3, you have yellow rocks where you can climb on something, and
Yeah.
you are in the middle of the forest, so it's helping a lot of people, even people that doesn't see quite well the colors.
Yeah.
But usually, as Gans said, yeah, you don't need it at all. Actually, like with skate games, for example, like Skate 3, I remember I lost my entire childhood on that game. It was really cool to not having, stuff that told you where to jump, etc., because you had, everything. It was urban. It was really difficult to confuse, and also, ramps and stuff became part of the urban environment. Everything was a playground. It's kind of the same here. Everything, it's kind of your playground. So it could be actually really fun to know what works and what not, and experiment.
Yeah. I don't think it'd be. I was. Do you know? I'm glad you clarified early access there, Chris, because I was wondering. what you meant there. That is something that's not going to be too much of an issue with SPP, I think, because like you say, it's a bit more sandboxy in that you don't necessarily have to direct anyone anywhere. And if you are doing a mission, you can, like Mirror's Edge done a really good job, for example, of their level design, where it felt on missions, it still felt like you was exploring or finding your own way, but it was kind of impossible to ever get lost. Bar like there was a couple missions, there were a couple instances where they made a weird choice, but other than that, it was pretty much flawless.
Yeah, I didn't always like Mirror's Edge because on the other part, at some point you feel like everything is kind of scripted and guided. Like in Catalyst, it's a beautiful game, but you don't really feel like you have the freedom to do different jump to the one they advise you to do.
Yeah, I guess so.
Most of the time. Like, you don't have a system that rewards you experimenting and trying new type of jumps. That's what I felt.
I guess so. It tends to be if you want to get some sort of reward from that, it's your own, like you set yourself a challenge and it's your own reward for like managing to get there.
That's also true. Yeah, you're right. That's also true. But, you know, like, for example, in STORROR Pro, being able to do a jump or experimenting is also rewarding because you find new ways to get somewhere you can't go another way, you know?
Yeah. You don't need any guides as part of this game. Yeah, but we will also have missions that will be like parts of the game will be more sandboxy, but there'll also be missions that like need to be done that are a little bit more linear. I've made such a mess of this.
Okay, I feel like I finished the T2 building.
Oh, nice. I get it into Unreal and play it. See how it goes.
You're right. Okay, yeah, I'll do exactly that. I will probably have to join everything as I usually do.
Yeah, Naughty Dog have done a really good job. Sorry, Masaka. I read your message and then my brain gave up and just decided to not speak.
Yeah, that happens a lot to me too.
I See you later, Chris. Thanks for joining us, mate.
Hey, Okay, I'm opening a reel right now. Very nice. All right, I'm sharing Blender at the moment. I have to change my sharing windows really quick. Okay.
Could you give me the STORROR PARKOUR Pro, please? Does not let me in. Sorry? Wait. Hello, could you give me the STORROR PARKOUR Pro, please? Does not let me understand me. I'm going to be honest, I apologise, I don't fully understand what your message means. If you mean a link to where you can get the game, I can send you a link to the website. Or if you'd like a link to the Discord, I can send you a link to that. Desperately. Hey, what's up, Gusuf? Are you too late? For what? Hey, what's up, Sad Cat? Welcome to the stream. Nah, you're not too late for the stream. Still live, still popping. We've got special guests. We've got Francesco Cam kicking off.
Oh, hi. Nice to meet you guys.
One of our new artists. I'm furious that I haven't beaten you yet, by the way, Bortioff. I'm honestly 0.07 seconds behind you. My time is 2:27:14, and I'm furious about it. Collisions. All of the buildings we've done so far, we're getting the collisions sorted, so that we can playtest it properly. Because at the moment the collisions are a bit messy. Yeah, you laugh. You laugh all you want. I'm furious. So, I really running up to the finish line. I was like, "That's it. I'm beating him. This is the one. I'm taking it straight back." Because it was like when I got on to do a few attempts, it was like my second attempt or something, and I was like, "Yes, I'm going to beat him straight away." And 0.07 seconds behind. Furious. We're using Unreal Engine 5. Currently, you can see Francesco's in UE5. I'm in Blender at the moment doing some modeling work.
Oh yeah, just get to test a couple of things, but I'm gonna head off soon. As soon as I see the buildings is working.
Yeah, that's not a problem, mate. But yeah, we're making the game in UE5.
Magical VV5. Also, I cannot change the. Oh no, I can. Okay, right now I can. Sorry, never mind.
No worries. Would you like a link to the Discord, Sadcat, so you can see some of the clips people have done? some of the clips people have made playing the game. Jesus Christ, what is wrong with my English today? I've been sleeping like crap lately, right? And couldn't sleep last night. I had to get up early to get my mum and lift to the airport. So I got like a couple hours sleep, and today I was like, right, I'm gonna have a nap quick for like 20 minutes before I have lunch. I woke up 2.5 hours later, and I didn't know what universe I was in. I was like, sweet. The last 4 days of not sleeping properly have caught up to me in this one nap. There you go, Seth. Yeah.
It's one of the best and the worst sensation you can feel. Like you wake up and you are dead. Like
Honestly,
you don't know if you're still alive or if it was just a huge dream.
The last 28 years have been a dream.
Yeah, it was. And you feel like you wake up and you go in the other room and you say hi to like 4 children. You have another life completely different. I feel like that most of the time when I try to nap in the afternoon. It's like if I choose that, usually I choose to throw the entire day.
The day's a write-off. That's it. We're done.
Yeah, the day is ruined and it's okay. You can't expect it. But it's still a weird sensation. It works!
Nice!
I can go to sleep now! I'm free! I'm kidding. No, it doesn't work.
It doesn't work. I was going to say, you should be able to see that red ball, like tracing all the edges.
Yeah. I tried to fix this like 4 different times. I don't know why I'm not able to.
Dude, go get some sleep. You're fine.
Yeah.
Add this bit. Is the run going to be similar with new textures? The time trial run? Probably not. I'll probably switch it up. I mean, it would be... Even if I left it the exact same route, you wouldn't be able to use the same route because now there's different obstacles and stuff in place. But I'll probably adjust the route anyway, just to keep it fresh.
I don't know, man. I don't know what is happening. To check this out.
To be fair, what I'll probably do, Gortiot, is because... So, last time, I thought that we were going to use the old map we had, but textured. And I'd done like a little thing on the Discord to see what time trials people wanted, but then we got submissions, which were really cool, and then the map didn't happen, which I felt really bad about. So I might do a similar thing for this one now that we know that this map's staying. Which would be cool. What is... I'm messing up all my key bindings. Yeah, you just have to... You have to try and get the record in something else. Currently, that map is pretty much dead in the water. It's not completely dead in the water. I have a feeling it's getting... Parts of it are getting repurposed into what's going to be our new council estate level. Purely because it would be a waste of work not to. But yeah, it's pretty much it didn't hit all of the points we wanted for a map that we were releasing, and the skyscraper map was just so much better. So yes.
Guns. Can you please take a look really quick?
Can indeed.
Show you. Oh, fuck. Okay.
Oh, so anything cylindrical, it won't it won't like it'll get stuck falling.
Yeah, they are cubes. They're not.
Oh. My guess is all right. Come out of this sec. Go to the static mesh editor for the building.
Yeah. Okay, let me.
Oh, if you're capturing a window, I can't see the static mesh editor.
Oh, you're right. You're right. How can I do it? Oh, nothing. Okay, I found the issue.
Is it you need to set it as use complex as simple and then set the mesh?
Yeah, but I've done that. But apparently, almost every single mesh I've done in the collision part of it, I've the normals flipped.
Oh.
Okay. I seriously don't know why.
Were they flipped in Blender?
They were flipped in Blender. Yeah, I didn't know
okay.
it was a problem with
But,
it too, actually.
But you can easily adjust everything. Yeah, but it's not as easy to adjust as you think. Also, there's quite a lot of work. And considering it was something that wasn't necessarily going to go through to the early access anyway, it was a lot of work to put on something we were never particularly planning on keeping. But I wouldn't be surprised if parts of it get repurposed. And we certainly learned a lot out of it, so. Such a weird thing.
Okay, I found the culprit. Every single time I separate meshes from an object, it's just gonna flip my normals for no fucking reason.
Yeah. I wonder if that's like a Blender 4 bug.
I don't know.
Because it never used to do that, did it?
No, actually, you're right. Okay, should be fine now. So every time I'll just re-export the collisions, and usually I don't know why it's weird in Unreal, because you have to like set up the level again to actually really change the collisions. Let me do it really quick.
Oh yeah, you have to like toggle it off and put it back on. So
Exactly that.
yeah, it's an Unreal bug. I don't know what it is, but it's annoying.
Okay, yeah, no problem. Yeah, it works. Toby, come on. Oh, also, I have some friends that does parkour.
Oh yeah.
And when I told them I was working for this game, they were freaking out so much. It was like saying to, someone that I worked on Cyberpunk 2077.
Well, hopefully, like by the time the game releases and picks up a following, it will be like that.
Yeah, exactly that.
Oh,
I mean, for really people passionate in the parkour community, it's already like that.
True. Also, sorry, stream. I didn't realize the music stopped playing. I don't even know when it stopped playing. Right. I'm sorry to tell you, stream. You've got 10 minutes with me left, and then I'm gonna go have food because the missus just told me dinner's ready. Well, it's ready in 10 minutes, so. I'm gonna be honest, I love you guys, but food's winning.
I love food more.
Yeah, I love you guys, but I love food a lot more. Where's Francesca from? You'll have to ask Francesca.
What happened?
Borsov's asking where you're from.
Oh, I'm from Italy, specifically in a city called Turin. It's in the north part of Italy. It's a really cool city.
I'm gonna be in Italy at the end of this year as well.
Seriously, where are you going, man?
So we're doing a 2-week holiday. Me, the other half, and a couple of our friends, and we're starting in Rome, then going to Florence, and then finishing in Milan when we fly back.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Although I spoke to Dad and I was like, "Hey, do you have any like big tips? Like, don't miss this while you're there, type thing." And he was like, "Yeah, don't go to Milan.
Don't go to Milan, please. Don't. If you really care about seeing a really good place, do you like mountain and yeah, you do actually.
Yes.
You should go to Trentino Alto Adige. It's a really long word, but
yeah, you're gonna have to send me that because there's no way I'm.
Yeah, definitely. Just ignore Milan. It's like going in a really bad version of every single bad city. Sorry for if someone is from.
Sorry to any
Milan.
Milanese in the chat, but get wrecked. I mean, that's now 2 separate Italians that have told me the same thing. So.
Yeah, I bet most of the people from Milan is gonna say the same thing actually to you.
Even the Milanese are like, yeah, no, just don't worry about it.
Yeah. I love how Toby now is like when you're doing a backflip or a front flip, he's going backwards a little bit or forward a little bit. It's
yeah,
not
it's
just
cool.
on the place.
It's cool. It's a little annoying for precision, but it makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, that definitely. I want to do like a challenge of I'm gonna traverse the map only doing backflip and front flip.
Oh, have fun with that.
I mean, no one is even gonna try to break the record if I manage to do it.
I mean, Borsov will probably try and break it. Borsov breaks all records.
I don't know if someone is crazy enough to do something like that. I'm low-key challenging everyone right now, I know.
You can have it, I don't want that challenge.
So, I have to... Fuck. Okay, there's a little problem. But it's probably gonna be on you this time. I cannot reach... Oh yeah, definitely. I definitely cannot reach like this, that piece of the building.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'd have to be... Oh, what? To mean arm grab the top of that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just bump that roof up a little bit. It's minor. When's the game coming out? Yeah, so the early access will be end of the year. Final release 18 months to 2 years from now. But if you buy it now, you are buying the early access when it comes out and the final version ahead of time at a reduced price. And you're buying access to all of the like testing versions we release, because every time we build a test version to try new mechanics or a new map, things like that, we release it to our backers in the Discord. So you'll be buying access to that, so you get to play it as it's being built and give feedback and things like that.
It works. It just works. Gans,
Hello there.
how can I make? Oh, hello there. How can I make like a tick-tock jump? I don't remember how it's called, but you like jump on here and then
Yeah, so
on
you,
another surface.
so yeah, you right trigger jump tap in, and then you press jump again to jump off the wall.
Okay.
If you press climb while you're on it, you'll be able to climb up as well if it reaches.
Oh, nice. Okay.
But yeah, it's so right trigger and tap jump to go into it. Press jump again to jump out, and you aim where you're going with the analog stick. It's a
I
little
cannot
bit.
jump out.
It's a little bit janky at the moment. You have to aim away from the wall. So the way David has got it set up is to make the animations not look weird. You can only aim within like 60 degrees of what the animation allows. And at the moment we only have one animation, which means you're a little bit limited on where you can jump to.
Okay, so the problem here is that I'm spamming the button for jumping. No, it doesn't work. I'm so bad at this game, man. Like I see some of the clips some of the guys are sending, some of the players are sending, and it feels like another game from when I'm playing it.
It takes some getting used to.
Yeah, there's a learning curve for sure.
Give me a sec. Let me jump in and I'll show my controller.
Yeah, it's definitely my fault.
Yeah, but then you'll be able to see the timing. I mean, if you just spam it, eventually you'll hit the timing. But yeah, there is like a timing. There's a website called gamepadtester.com or something like that. Yeah, I do it as an OBS like browser source, and then I just do like a chroma key or something on it. Yeah, so right trigger and jump to go into it, aim out with the analog stick, and tap jump button again. As long as you do it before you start sliding, like if you stick on the wall, then you fall. It's too late. But as long as you jump before then, you're alright. Oh, it should be. Even if you don't aim it, it should be alright. Yeah. And then if you want to jump further, that second jump, that like exit jump, you charge it up. Like you press and hold it. And the longer you hold it, the further you'll jump. Because you jump on the release of it, so the second you start doing the entry animation, you can start charging the exit and get a further jump out of it. Yeah, it's good fun. Ah, God, I want to try and make it to that building. What? Like, messing up the angle. Nearly. Oh, hello. Hey, Unreal crashed. Why did Unreal crash? Yeah, I don't know.
So
To be fair, I was spamming the respawn button, so I think that might be my fault.
Okay. Okay, now that I've unlocked a new skill, I can test the level even better.
Fair.
Okay, man. Thank you so much for the company. It was
Nice.
great.
Yeah, it's been good fun. Thanks for joining me.
Yeah. Thanks so much, guys, for following us, and it was really nice to meet you. I will probably gonna join a little bit more often. Definitely in the future. I'm not sure how far I'm gonna probably start to stream too. And yeah, that's it. Have a great night.
All right, thanks for joining us. Catch you in the next one. Peace.
Yeah, bye, y'all.